Good morning, everybody. Thanks for making it into class. We are going to be starting today in our constructive rest. So if you want to come down to your back, plant your feet onto the ground, let your knees sway in towards each other. So if you do want to play along with my playlist today, you'll find that on Spotify. You're looking for my username, Kristine A, and the playlist that you're looking for is the 20-21 flow. We'll get that started in just a quick second here. Again, we will be starting in our constructive rest. So lay down long on your back, bring your knees together, plant your feet onto the ground, let your knees sway in towards each other, and then step your feet out so that your knees are still touching and you have a bit of a pyramid in between your legs. I'll be pressing play on that playlist here, 20-21 flow in 3, 2, and 1. So go ahead and find your constructive rest. Close down your eyes. Let your body just start to settle. Begin to gather up all of your thoughts, your shoulds, your to-dos, your grocery list, things that you have left to accomplish for the rest of the day. Just bundle that all up, set that off to the side. This is your time, your hour to find just a bit of peace within your body and your mind. With your eyes closed down, picture yourself feeling nice and heavy onto your mat. And then just notice the back of your body, the places where you come into contact with the mat. Begin to allow your body to sink down just a bit deeper. And then just notice your body, your breath, your heartbeat. Start to bring your energy to your lungs. Observe your breath. Notice how your inhale comes in cool and your exhale leaves your body just a bit warmer. Now just begin to notice and acknowledge, where is your breath? Where are you filling? Where is that sticking and staying? Is your breath feeling as if it's stuck in the tops of your lungs, maybe restricted here? Or is your breath able to flow a bit more full and fluid, pressing down towards the bottom lobes of your lungs, allowing your belly button to rise and fall away from your spine? There's no judgment here. This is just taking a moment to meet and greet your body and your breath for today. Now start to bring your energy all the way down to the tips of your toes, the outer layers of your skin. And as you inhale, visualize yourself moving inward, coming into your layers of skin and into your fascia, into your muscles, your joints, your tendons, all the way into your vertebrae. Noticing tension, tightness, and maybe discomfort. If you do find a tight space within your body, take a full breath in, fill up from front to back, side to side, and then give yourself a large open mouth exhale, a sigh out, releasing this bit of tension. And if you begin to notice points along the way that already feel open, spacious, and free, bring a breath that's filled with gratitude. Thank yourself for that breath that you've been given today. It's such a miraculous gift. We'll take 3 more breaths, moving inward and upward. With your next inhale, bring your left hand onto your heart, and then plant your right hand onto your abdomen. One more time, just feel your breath. With your left hand on your heart, I'd like you to begin to find a positive, loving thought for yourself, something that maybe you need today. Take a full deep inhale and send that feeling and that thought into your body. And picture warming up gently from your insides out. Take one more deep inhale. As you exhale, release your arms alongside your body. Start to wiggle out your fingers, your toes. Release your tongue from the top of your mouth. And now begin to gently rock your head side to side. Take a long body stretch, reaching your arms high above your head, extending your legs and stretching nice and deep through one side, and then balancing your body out through the opposite, and then come back into center and squeeze your knees in nice and tight. Start to find a bit of movement by rocking and rolling from side to side, and just see how your body is feeling. Maybe you have your knees pulled in tight and you'll be feeling a connection from your hips through your mid-back. If your knees are moved further away from your body, you'll feel this in your hips, your glutes, lowest part of your back. Take another full breath in. As you exhale, find your stillness. Find 90-degree bends in your knees. Open your arms up to a T and spinal twist. Sink your legs down towards the left and then turn your head to the right. Just take a pause. Focus on your breath. Begin to bring your eyes back to the ceiling and then pull your body through neutral. As you exhale, sink your legs down to the right and turn your head to the left. Stay here for your breath in. Big, deep breath out. One more breath in. Big, deep breath out. Pull your body back through neutral. Squeeze your knees in nice and tight. Hold right leg in, extend left leg long. As you inhale, open your right leg up towards the side of your body. And exhale to bring your knee in towards your shoulder. 2 more times. Inhale, find space. Exhale, bring your knee in closer. 1 more breath in, open up. Exhale, draw down. Hold here. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, squeeze your knee in tighter. Roll out your ankle. Point your toes. Flex your foot towards your body. Draw your right leg in. Left leg in. Extend right leg long. Inhale to open your left leg up towards the side of your body. And exhale to bring your knee in towards your shoulder. 2 more active breaths. 1 last inhale. Add pressure as you exhale and then begin to draw your knee in tight. Roll out your ankle. Unwind, point, flex, take a deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale and then pull both of your knees into your body. Along the length of your spine, rock and roll 1 or 2 times. Cross your ankles, plant your hands. Send your feet through, come into your tabletop pose and safely stack your joints. Your wrists are below your shoulders. Your knees are hip distance apart. Find a nice strong table here. With your first inhale, let your belly drop down towards the floor. Eyes rise to the ceiling into your cow. And exhale, round and press back, chin to chest. Cat pose. We'll move through 4 more times. Inhale, belly down and eyes rise. And exhale again, rounding, pressing back to cat. 3 more, finding your breath. Inhale, belly down, eyes rise. Exhale, cat, round and press back. 2 more. Last full round through cow. And exhale back to your cat. Come into your neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up high, downward facing dog, press your torso back. Start to pedal out your feet from side to side. Begin to find your stillness. As you inhale, shift your body forward to plank, and exhale, release all the way down to the mat. Untuck your toes, open your right arm up. Your right hand is at your shoulder height, right palm is onto the ground. Take an inhale. Exhale, press the mat away with your left hand, roll to the right side of your body, bring your ear down. We're opening up the front deltoid of our right shoulder cap. Maybe you stay here. For crazy circus pose, you can step your left foot behind your body. Take a deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale. If this is too much pressure in your shoulder, you can bring your legs back to meet. Take another breath in. Big deep breath out. Last inhale. As you exhale, bring your legs back to meet and roll onto your stomach. Start to switch this out. Right hand is below your shoulder. Left arm opens, palm faces down, deep inhale. Pressing the mat away as you exhale, roll to the left side of your body, bring your ear down. Maybe stepping your right leg back, see how it feels. Take a big breath in. Stay here as you exhale. 2 more full breaths. With your second exhale, bring your legs back to meet. Roll onto your stomach, hands below your shoulders, and tuck your toes. Come into your tabletop pose. Reach your right arm high. Roll through right wrist. Unwind. Large sweeping circle, open your entire arm. Balance yourself out and unwind. Next time your right arm reaches high, inhale. Spread your right arm behind your left. Bring your right shoulder and ear down to the mat. Start to shift your right hip forward, left hip back, and maybe reach your left arm towards the top. You can also reach back for a half bind if this works in your body. Take a deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more deep inhale. While you're exhaling, begin to replace your left hand below your shoulder. Press in. Tabletop, reach your right arm high and roll through your wrist, and then release down to the ground. Next inhale. Reach your left arm up. Roll out left wrist. Unwind in the large sweeping circle. Open your arm. Balance out. Unwind. Left arm high, inhale. Thread the needle, left arm behind right, left shoulder, ear down to the mat. Start to shift your left hip forward, right hip back. Let your feet be in their own lanes. They're not touching in center. Maybe find your half bind if you'd like to, or let your right arm reach towards the top. Take a deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more inhale. And as you're exhaling, bring right hand below your shoulder. Press in, reach your left arm high, and again, roll through your wrist. Release back down to the mat. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up high. Press your torso back. 2 full breaths, sashaying out your hips. Your second exhale, seal down your lips. Find your ujjayi breath. It's restriction through the back of your throat. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling as if you were fogging up a mirror with your lips closed. Your breath is audible. Let it be loud. Bend your knees, eyes to the top. Hop, step, walk to the top of the mat. Half lift as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Tadasana, arms reach high above your head. We'll back bend lightly with goal post arms. Inhale to rise. Swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold, plant your hands. Step back to your plank and either take your flow, however it works for your body, elbows grazing your rib cage. Or you can hold your plank. You can also just arrive in your downward facing dog. You've got time. Take a breath in, lips seal down as you exhale. Bend your knees, eyes to the top. Hop, step, walk. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Tadasana, arms reach high. Goal post your arms back, bend lightly. Inhale, rise. Swan dive down, forward fold. Half lift, flat back. Forward fold to plant your hands. Step back to your plank. Elbows bend in towards your body. Knees can be to the mat if you'd like. Take your flow or lose it. Do what's best in your body today. Arrive to downward facing dog. Lips seal down. Inhale, right toes high. Bend deeply at your knee towards your glute. Roll out your ankle and then unwind. Give yourself a sweeping circle. Open your hip, and then when you're ready, begin to unwind and balance yourself out. Extend your right leg long, low lunge. Sweep through, plant down next to right thumb. Left knee to the mat as you inhale, reach your arms high. Back bend lightly, exhale. Inhale to reach high, bring both hands to right knee. Toe heel to the front and sink down. We're relaxing our left hip flexor. Take a breath in. Press your knee away, take an exhale. Deep inhale here. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale to ease off, reach your arms high. Open, twist, slice right arm back, left arm to front. Inhale to come back through center. One more time, exhale, right arm draws back, left arm to front. Inhale to center, plant your hands to the mat. Start to straighten out your front right leg. You can move your right foot towards the top and roll out your ankle. Unwind. A couple of options here. You could have your fingers tented. You could make fists. And if this doesn't feel comfortable, you can also sink down, hips to heel. Take a breath in. Exhale, flex your toes towards your body. Take another inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, start to come forward to your mat. Plant your hands down. Right foot comes back to meet left. Lift up to your plank. Either hold here, take your flow, or just arrive. Downward facing dog. With your next inhale, reaching your left toes high, bend deeply at your knee, and then roll out your ankle. Unwind. Sweeping circle with your entire left leg. Balance out, unwinding. Left leg long, extend. Sweep through and plant down, low lunge, right knee to the mat. Begin to reach your arms high. As you exhale, back bend lightly, sinking down. Inhale to reach. Bring both hands onto your left knee. Press your left knee away. 2 full breaths. One more inhale. Ease off. Reach your arms high. Open twist, left arm back, right arm front. Inhale through center. Exhale, open left arm to the back. Come back through center. Half splits, plant your hands down to the mat. Straighten out your front left leg. See what works best in your body. Tenting your fingers, taking fists, or sinking down hips to heel. Roll out your ankle. Unwind. Point and then flex. Take an inhale. Hang your head heavy as you exhale. Big breath in. Big deep breath out. Inhale to lift your head. Shift forward, hands plant down. Left foot comes back to meet right. Lift up to plank and either take your flow or arrive downward facing dog. You don't have to take every single flow in class. Honor your body. Next inhale, reach right toes high. Sweep through and plant down next to right thumb. Now tense your fingers. Press the mat away hard. Release as you exhale. 2 more times. Hard press, cat spine, and release. Inhale, hard press. Exhale and release. Plant your hands down, right foot meets left. Chaturanga or leave it. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right toes high. Sweep through plant down. Left toes high. Sorry about that. Tense your fingers. Hard press away. And exhale, release. 2 more times. Press hard. Release as you exhale. Last time, hard press. Release. Plant your hands down and left foot to right. Take your flow. Skip it if you'd like. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, reaching your right toes high. Crescent lunge, sweep through, plant down. Left heel is off the mat, and as you inhale, rise with balance. Sink down. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, right arm back, left arm to front. Inhale, center. Exhale, slice your right arm back, left arm to front. Inhale through center. Hands down to the mat, step your left foot in. 6 to 9 inches maybe, straighten out your right leg. Hands can be tented. Begin to actively pull. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale here to lift. Exhale, let your head hang down heavy, forward fold. Take another breath. Big breath out. Begin to step to the top of your mat, right and left foot meet. Half lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold, plant your hands down, step back to your plank and either flow through or skip to your downward facing dog. Next inhale, reach left toes high. Sweep through, plant down, crescent lunge. Rise slowly with balance. Sink as you exhale. Deep inhale here. Exhale, left arm back, right to front. Inhale through center. Exhale, open to the back. Inhale through center. Plant your hands down, step right foot in 6 inches. Straighten out your left leg. Pull right hip forward, left hip presses back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let your head hang down heavy. Big breath in. Big breath out. Tense your hands. Step right foot up to meet left. Sink your hips all the way down. We're going to come into our boat pose. So find a seat, wiggle around to find your sits bones. Open your arms to the ceiling, begin to lean back, pull your belly button in, and when your toes want to lift the ground, that's boat pose. You can allow them to lift if you'd like. You could bring them half, you could bring them full. It's completely up to you. Same benefits if your toes are onto the ground. Begin to lean your head back just a bit. You'll feel your core start to shake. We hold right here. One more big breath. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Stay here in boat. Take an inhale. Rotate your hands towards the right as you exhale. Inhale back through center. Torso towards the left. Exhale. Inhale center. Take that to the right. One more time through center and to the left. Through center. Lift your toes. Big breath in. Knees pull in. Exhale, extend your legs maybe 3 inches. Inhale to pull in. Exhale to extend. One more time, inhale. And exhale, pull your knees in. Cross your ankles, plant your hands through downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Ujjayi breath, don't lose that. Next inhale, reach your right toes high. Sweep through and plant down top of the mat, left heel down. Warrior two to rise and then sink. So your next inhale, reverse your warrior to the ceiling and back. And exhale, warrior two. Now goal post your arms as you inhale, open up and shine your heart. And exhale, tap your elbows into center. 2 more times, inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last time, inhale. And exhale, warrior two to open. Reverse your warrior to the ceiling and back. Extended side angle through warrior two, reach forward. Right elbow down, left arm high. Don't lose the 90-degree bend into your right knee. Inhale, left arm reaches higher. Exhale, turn your head towards your bottom foot. Now press your feet away from each other. Draw your inner thighs in. Take a big breath in. Big deep breath out. Warrior two to rise. Triangle pose, straighten out your front knee. Reach to the front, right hand onto your shin, left arm high. Half bind as you exhale, left hand releases towards either hip. Let that land where it may. Reach your right arm towards the front. Hold here, your obliques are strong. They're holding you upright. Take another deep inhale. Stay as you exhale. One more big breath in. Right arm drops down towards your shin. Left arm reaches high. Warrior two to rise. Cartwheel all the way down. Low lunge. Left knee to the mat. Half split. Begin to straighten out your front leg. Maybe moving your foot forward. Roll out your ankle if you'd like, and then unwind. Point towards the front. Flex back towards your body. Now hang your head down nice and heavy. Take a big breath in. Big deep breath out. Unflex your toes, plant your hands to the mat, right foot meets left. Lift up to your plank, either chaturanga, flowing through, or skipping. Listening to your body today. With your next inhale, reach your left toes high to the ceiling and sweep through to plant down. Right heel to the mat, warrior two rise. Sink down as you exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior, ceiling and back, and exhale, warrior two. Next inhale, shift forward. Left elbow down, right arm reaches up nice and high. Take a breath in, big breath out. One more deep inhale. Stay as you exhale. Next inhale, warrior two rise. Goal post your arms. Inhale, shine your heart. Exhale, elbows tap in center. Inhale to open. Exhale, close that down one more time. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close that down. Open, warrior two. Triangle pose, straighten out your front knee, left arm reaches towards the front, right arm reaches high, take an inhale, reaching higher. Exhale, half bind, right hand lands either hip, belly button is in, left arm reaches towards the front. Hold right here, 2 full breaths. Core is strong. Second exhale, left hand drops, right arm reaches high through warrior two rise. Low lunge, cartwheel down. Frame your left foot, bring your right knee to the mat, half splits. Straighten out your front, left leg. Maybe roll out your ankle in one direction and then into the opposite. Point your toes towards the front. Flex your foot back towards your body, let your head hang down heavy. Stay here, big breath in. Big breath out. One more deep inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Lift up your head and your torso. Bring your left leg back to meet your right. We're going to come into our tabletop pose with your next inhale. Reach your right knee high and let that cross over behind the back of your left. Both of your knees are going to come down to the mat. Maybe you wiggle your feet out to their own sides for a bit of stability. Take an inhale. As you exhale, start to walk your hands back towards your body. You're going to have to adjust your feet and then walk your hands up your thighs. Grab hold of your hips, lifting your torso actively. Draw your right hip forward, your left hip back. You'll feel the outer edges of your hips and glutes fire here. We're going to hold, squeeze inner thighs in really nice and tight for your stability. With your inhale, reach your arms high, and exhale, right arm under left, eagle arms, find your grip. Your hands can meet in center. Maybe your hands onto your shoulders, see what works best. Begin to lift your elbows to shoulder height, squeezing everything in nice and tight and drawing towards the front. This is your eagle pose, eagle on your knees. Take another big breath in. We stay as we exhale. Take one more full inhale. Untwist your arms. Forward fold. Plant your hands down. Lift your right knee. Bring that back to tabletop. Lifting left knee. Cross that over the back of your right. I like to open my knees up nice and wide to set up my toes wide. Take an inhale, and when you're ready, walk your hands back. Find your balance, adjust your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs in tight. Now bring your hands to your hips. Pull your left hip forward just a bit. It's only a micro movement. Right hip comes back. As you inhale, reach your arms high. And exhale, left arm under right. Find your grip, eagle arms. Whatever works best for your body today. Continue to squeeze your inner thighs in tight and then lift your elbows. Shoulder height, eagle pose. Belly button is in. Hold here, 2 more breaths. Untwist your arms, reach high. Forward fold, plant your hands to the mat. Bring yourself back into tabletop. Left knee lifts up, crosses over. I'd like you to take your knees nice and wide. And child's pose, press your body back. Walk your hands to the front. Maybe come down to forearms if that feels good in your body here today. Walking your hands forward, you can begin to place your forehead onto the ground. Just close down your eyes and see how your body feels after your eagle pose. One more breath in. Big breath out. Sealing down your lips, Ujjayi breath. Lift your head. Come into your tabletop pose. Now tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up high. Press your torso back. With your next inhale, reach your right toes high. Sweep through and plant down next to right thumb. Bring your left heel down to the mat. Take an inhale and start to straighten out your front leg. Your hands could be tented. You could bring your hands onto your shins. Inhale and lift your head and your torso just a bit. Stay here as you exhale and pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Stay here. Take a breath in. Big, deep breath out. One more inhale. With your exhale, tense your left fingers onto the ground or plant your hands and reach your right arm high, revolving your pyramid. Roll out your right wrist. Unwind, slice down to the ground. Lift left heel, warrior 3. Begin to lift your left leg high. Flex your toes towards the ground and then bend your right knee just a bit here. Start to pull your belly button in, and from here, lift your torso. We're looking for our head and our heel to be at the same height. Your belly button is in. You'd start to test your balance. One hand at a time can come off of your block. You can begin to reach your arms towards the front, and then eagle arms, right arm under left. Find your grip and pull your arms forward. Eagle warrior 3, we hold for 2 full breaths. With your second exhale, untwist, plant your hands down and left toes drop down far. We're going to lightly come into lunge. Walk your hands back, straightening out your front leg to half splits. Roll out your ankle, unwind. Point your toes towards the front. Flex your foot back towards your body. Now stay right here. Take a breath in. Big deep breath out. Let your left hand be planted and right arm reaches high, revolving your half splits. Roll out your right wrist, unwind. Slice down to the ground. Untuck your toes. Come back, tabletop. Lift, plank. Chaturanga or leave it. Down dog. Inhale, reach your left toes high. Sweep through and plant down, left thumb. Right heel to the mat, take an inhale. Exhale, straighten out your front left leg. Pull left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stay right here. Drawing left hip back, right hip forward. One more breath in. Big breath out. Plant your right hand or tense your fingers to the mat, and as you inhale, reach left arm high. Roll through left wrist. Unwind. Slice down to the ground. Lift your right heel. Warrior three, right leg lifts to hip height. Belly button is in. Bend your left knee just a bit. Start to test your balance. Find your version. Warrior three, you can always keep your fingers tented onto the ground. Nothing wrong with grounding your warrior. Reach your arms to the front. Eagle arms, right arm under left. Find your grip and pull forward. Whew. 2 full breaths to hold. Second exhale, untwist fingertips down. Land your right toes to the ground. Right knee down, take an inhale. As you exhale, half splits, walk your hands back. Left foot comes forward and you can roll through your ankle and then unwind. Point towards the front and then flex back towards your body as you exhale, hanging your head down nice and heavy. Stay here, breath in. Big breath out. Inhale. Lift your head, unflex left toes, slide back. Tabletop, lift up, plank, chaturanga, or not, up to you. Down dog. Next inhale. Reach your right toes high. Warrior one, sweep through. Plant down, left heel to the mat. Everything shines to the front. Inhale, rise. Exhale to sink down, 90-degree bend. Take a breath in, reach your arms high. Exhale, hands down to your tail. Find your grip. Begin to shine your heart. Press your hands down towards left thigh. And exhale, humble warrior, lean forward, right shoulder towards right knee. Your hands maybe stay at your tail or they reach towards the front, whatever feels better. Take another inhale. Stay as you exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Deep inhale. Hands down to your tail. Release your grip. Left hand plants. Don't lose the bend in right knee. Inhale to reach your right arm high and roll through wrist. And then unwind. Slice down to the ground. Warrior one, rise. 90-degree bend, front knee. Take an inhale and left arm under right, eagle arms. Elbows lift, shoulder height. Take a breath in. And again, beginning to lean forward, elbows towards knees. Pull your belly button in and then reach your arms towards the front. Eagle, warrior one. Take a breath in. Stay as you exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale, lift your torso. Untwist your arms. Warrior one, plant down to the ground. Lift left heel and plank. Flow or skip to down dog. Next inhale, reach your left toes high. Warrior one, sweep through, plant down, right heel to the mat, rise to the front as you inhale. Sink down, right hip pulls forward as you exhale, reach your arms high, hands down to your tail. Find a grip and shine your heart. Take a breath. Lean forward, humble warrior. Pause here, maybe your arms reach towards the front. Just notice and acknowledge. Take another breath in. Big breath out, deep inhale. Hands down to your tail, release your grip, right hand plants, don't lose the bend, left knee, left arm reaches high. Roll through your wrists, unwind, slice down to the ground, warrior one, rise. Sink, take a big breath in, and eagle arms, right arm under left. Inhale to lift your elbows shoulder height. As you exhale again, leaning forward, elbows towards knees, and then drawing towards the front. Continuing to press your feet away from each other and lightly drawing your inner thighs in. We'll hold here for 2 more breaths. Begin to slowly rise. Untwist your arms. Plant down to the mat. Lift your right heel. Step left foot back to plank. Either take your flow or arrive. Downward facing dog. Now bring your eyes to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Hop, step, or walk to the top. Half lift as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Tadasana, arms reach high. Back bend and goalpost slightly. Inhale, rise. Right arm under left. Eagle arms. Lift your hands up, elbows shoulder height, take a breath. Sink down towards chair. Now you have the option, you can stay here, eagle arms, chair pose, or right foot takes your weight. Left toes, tiptoe. When you're ready, cross over, left leg over right. Find your position. Maybe your toes land onto the ground for a kickstand, or maybe your left leg wraps around right calf. Start to sink, pull your belly button in. Take an inhale, exhale, hold here. Continue to pull your arms forward, belly button is in. Inner core squeezing nice and tight. 2 full breaths. Second exhale, if you'd like, you can begin to fold forward, elbows towards your knees. And then angry cat spine, press your spine away from your shoulders. Hold. Slowly release as you inhale. Uncross your legs, uncross your arms, Tadasana. Goalpost, back bend. Inhale, rise. Left arm under right. Eagle arms. Find your grip. Start to sink down towards your chair. You always have the option to stay right here listening to your body, or left foot takes your weight. Right kickstand for just a brief moment. Right leg crosses over the top of left. Maybe kickstand your toes onto the ground or wrap full. Pull your belly button in. Start to sink down. Find your eagle pose. Pull arms to the front. Belly button, keep that in and sink. Just 2 more full breaths. With your second exhale, you can begin to hinge forward. Maybe your elbows come towards your knees. And then angry cat spine. Press your spine high to the ceiling, drawing away from your shoulder blades. Take another breath in. Stay here as you exhale, deep inhale. Exhale and then slowly lift, uncross your legs, uncross your arms. Tadasana and goal pose. Inhale to rise. Swan dive down, forward fold and half lift. Forward fold to plant your hands, plank. Flow through or skip. Down dog. Next inhale, reach your right toes high to the ceiling in pigeon pose. Right knee towards right wrist. Shin is in line towards the top edges of the mat. Slide your left leg back as you inhale. Lift your torso and head. Exhale to your sleeping pigeon. Walk your hands forward. Come down maybe to forearms if this works. You can slowly allow your head to melt down towards the ground. Please don't roll your body towards the right-hand side. We want to keep our space here and our tailbone in neutral. One more breath in. Big breath out. Lift your head, plant weight to your hands. Come back to your downward facing dog, tucking left toes, right leg meets left, and pause. Inhale to reach left toes high, pigeon pose, left knee, left wrist. Sliding your right leg back to find space as you inhale, press away to lift your torso. Exhale, sleeping pigeon. When you feel ready, walk your hands forward, down to forearms if you'd like. Not rolling your body towards the left to close off that space. Keep your body in center. Maybe come down to your fists. Let your head hang down, really nice and heavy here. One more breath in. Big deep breath out. Lift your head, plant weight to your hands. Shift weight to your left hip. Swing your right leg around to the front, roll onto your back, pull your knees in nice and tight. Start to find movement. Rock and roll just a bit here from side to side. Maybe take your legs nice and wide. Stir circles with your legs one direction and then into the opposite, finding balance. Plant both feet onto the ground, hip distance apart, hands palm side down. With your next inhale, bridge pose, lift your hips towards the ceiling, squeeze into your inner thighs. Knees are directly above your ankles, hip distance apart, eyes are on the ceiling, and from here you could take a chest expansion. Begin to interlock your hands below your body. Shimmy one shoulder at a time until you reach a height that works for your body here, and then press the mat away. We'll hold for just a moment. One more big breath in. As you exhale, bring your shoulders back to neutral. Begin to iron out hips all the way down to the ground. Pull your knees in nice and tight. And rock and roll for just another moment here from side to side. Now plant your feet wider to the edges of the mat. Open your arms up to a T. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, windshield wipe your legs towards the left. Inhale back through center, and as you exhale, sinking down towards the right. Moving through center and to the left. One more time through center on your breath and to the right. Move through center to the left and sink down, pause. Maybe turning your head towards the right. One more breath here. Bring your eyes back to the ceiling, knees through center. Let both of your legs roll towards the right, and then turn your head towards the left. 3 full breaths. Slowly begin to bring your eyes back to the ceiling as you inhale, and then pull your body back in through center. Squeeze your knees down nice and tight, rocking and rolling just a bit more here. Find your stillness and extend your legs towards the ceiling into your modified legs up the wall. You can bring your hands behind your thighs if you'd like, or they could just plant down alongside your body, palm side down. Close your eyes for just a moment here, and your modified legs up the wall. This is a great resting pose. It's a free ride for your blood all the way back down to your torso. This pose is fantastic for quieting down your mind. If you're ever having a hard time sleeping, you can flip yourself around and bring your legs up your headboard, and then just take pause. We're going to be here for 2 more breaths. With your second exhale, happy baby, beginning to reach for the inner edges of your feet, behind your calves or your thighs, whatever is accessible. Find a bit of movement by deeply bending one leg, straightening out the other, and just listen to your body. Release your tongue from the top of your mouth. We don't want to be clenching down on our jaw here. Maybe you bring a smile onto your face. 2 more full breaths. Just a bit more movement. With your second exhale, find your stillness, bend your knees. Bring your feet together into center and your knees open wide. Take an inhale. And then Supta Baddha Konasana, supine cobbler's pose. Let your feet meet each other in center, knees open wide. We have a lot of arm variations. You could plant your hands onto your inner edges of thighs to find opening. You could bring your hand to your heart, hand to your abdomen, or you could just parentheses your arms around your head. Just breathe through your lightly parted lips wherever you are here today and invite opportunity, openness, and expansion into your life. We'll stay here in our Supta Baddha Konasana for 2 more full breaths. When you are ready with your second exhale, you can bring your hands to the outer edges of your knees, assist in closing down. Squeeze your knees in nice and tight, and then 2 options. Either come into your constructive rest with your knees touching in center, your feet wider out to the edges of the mat, or find your version of Shavasana. Maybe you extend your legs. Maybe your legs are straight down your mat, or maybe you open your body up just a bit more as if you were a yogi snow angel. Just notice how you've landed here. If you have any last bits of fidgets, last bits of energy, wiggle yourself out, get that out, and then take pause. Just observe how you've landed. Now there's no need to change this, but with your palms open towards the ceiling, your body is wanting to invite in fresh change and opportunities, bringing in new energy to your life. If your palms are down towards the ground, your body is craving stability and balance. Just honor what your body is asking for. Release your tongue from the top of your mouth. Let your eyes close down. Feel heavy onto the mat. And still, that grocery list, allow that to stay off to the side for just a few more moments here while you allow your practice to fully settle into your body in Shavasana. Now, as always, you can stay here just as long as you'd like to in your Shavasana. But if you are ready to begin to move on with the rest of your day, find light movements through your fingers and your toes. Begin to gently rock your head from side to side, deepening your breath just a bit here. And then a long body stretch if this feels right for your body. And then when you're ready, roll to either side into your fetal position and pause right here. Begin to come back into that positive, loving feeling that you found. Allow that to fill you and last with you for the rest of your day, your week, and your month. With your eyes closed down, you can press yourself up to seated and bring your hands to heart center. And one last time, just for you, feel and acknowledge your breath. Give your body praise and gratitude for everything that it does for you throughout your day. Constantly pushing you forward in life without ever asking. It is such an honor to get to share your time and your practice. And the teacher in me, the light in me, sees, honors, and so truly respects the teacher and the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Happy Monday, you guys. Thanks for